Okay, folks, doing a lunchbox locker on a Dana 30 on a TJ update. I put these I put this lunchbox in and the gearing in 2021 before we went to Jeep Beach because we were supposed to go off-roading. And I bought this lunchbox after doing some research. As you can see right now, I'm spinning this tire and that tire spinning. It's engaged. It's not really engaged because if I release it, then it just one tire spins. So the way this lunchbox locker works is there's a pin right here and the lunchbox is right here, and there's a slot, not a circle but a slot. It looks like that, and this pin moves back and forth, and when it moves back and forth it pushes the lunchbox, spreads it apart. You can see it, the lunchbox clicking right now because the pin isn't pushing it apart. The only reason it's clicking right now is because the tires are going different speeds. It actually locked itself, but it doesn't do that while you're driving down the road unless there's pressure on the drive shaft. So it's just me playing in here. You can see I make it lock and unlock. But when you put pressure on the drive shaft when you're in four-wheel drive, it forces the pin forward, spreading the lunchbox into these teeth. So the teeth, you can see it clicking back and forth. There's a little spring in there, you gotta have to put it together, but these teeth lock into this piece here, and that's what locks. This is actually splined and attached to your drive shaft. That's what locks your front end. So I did this axle in 2021. I re-geared it. It's got 48 gears in it. The gear pattern isn't perfect, but it's pretty dang good. I have been all over Utah, Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, and this Dana 30 with 35s with 40/80 gears is geared perfect. It drives down the road the way I want to drive down the road, and it'll run 75. It'll run 80. It seems like it's really comfortable. About 68. It's about 2,700 RPMs. It's a straight six. That's where it likes to run, and it goes down the road really good. All 5 of my gears work really good. It works really good off-road. This lunchbox works really good off-road. Again, being to all these places, especially like in Utah, I was in a lot of times in a panic situation because I wasn't really familiar with that slick rock. So I was in four-wheel drive a lot, meaning I had this lunchbox engaged a lot in high traction areas. So, you know, I'm spinning 4 tires on the slick rock, putting a lot of pressure on this thing, and it is done flawless. So I don't beat on it. I'm not running, you know, high RPMs and clutching and banging, but I am putting it under a pretty good load, and I'm very happy with that. So again, I geared these. The gearing with the 48 is perfect for this with the 35-inch tires. I'm getting ready to put 40s on it, so I'm going to change axles. But, you know, the gear tooth wear pattern isn't perfect, but it is really close. And I am very happy with the way those gears have lasted. I drained the oil out of here 10 minutes ago. It was brand new, clean oil. It has 7,000, 8,000 miles on it. No issues at all. So anyway, that's how a lunchbox locker works. I'm going to do a video on the back, which has a Detroit True Track, which is a whole different animal when I get to that point. But I got to put a U-joint in this one. And I thought, well, as long as I'm putting a U-joint in it, I'm going to tear it apart. That U-joint right there was, the last time we went to Davis, it was squealing every time I went downhill. It's like, well, I'm not going to sell axles with bad U-joint. So got the tools, going to do that. I've got the 1-ton steering on there with the steering assist. I did weld brackets on here, kind of a field fix quite some time ago. It worked really good. I got to make some brackets for my new axles because I'm going to keep my steering, and these bars are all going to go on the new axles. So anyway, that's the project I'm going to start later on this afternoon, but I want to get these axles ready and then start removal.